Two worlds are colliding. That is the energy I am sensing here. All right. So somebody's coming at you, you're going towards someone. It's like there's a meeting that's happening, or I don't know if it's a collision or a meeting. We're about to find out. All right. But what I'm seeing here is basically somebody's been, I think they've been very much having an observation of who you are, kind of like keeping their distance, all right? Kind of like I'm hearing like a calculator, an old school calculator, somebody trying to make the math, and calculating their moves, okay? And I feel like now they finally are, I don't know, willing or wanting to come towards you. So these are quite speedy moving energies, okay? Knights aren't known to think things through entirely, okay? So I don't know, we're about to find out what is happening here, but I feel like it's like either two worlds coming towards each other. It's like, can you see these contrasts here? All right, there's a desert and then there's this luscious green lawn. All right, so it's like two people coming from two opposing different places. And I feel like I'm hearing both feel like they are armed with knowledge, armed with intelligence, with experiences, with, a lot. I feel like each person feels like they are like experts or knowledgeable in whatever spaces they come from or places they've come from. And this is going to be an interesting one. All right. So I'm seeing two people in pursuit of each other. These horses are also quite telling. Okay. So I feel like whoever who's going to resonate with this reading, whoever who comes across this and feels like it resonates with them, either you have just met somebody or you're about to meet somebody who comes from a completely different background as you. But at the same time, it's like you are both at each other's level, okay? Um, let's see. All right, there's a lot of energy here. I'm feeling very unsettled, restless, okay? So let's see. So if either you're gonna meet this person at like an event, okay, or there's something where you meet each other, all right? And you're going to be drawn to this person. I'm hearing opposites attract. That's what I'm saying. It's like you're both different. You're very different, but there's something that is drawing you both together. Okay. Let's see. What did I say? Very fast moving energy. All right. An energy of taking action. And we are seeing it with these fire signs, with these wands. Okay. So you could be a fire sign. Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries, okay? I'm hearing hot-headed. So maybe there could be like hot debates, like I was saying. Everybody thinks they're right here. All right. So this energy is moving fast moving energy. All right. Lots of movements and quite quick. Okay. So that's what I'm saying. This is like quick energy. Suddenly, you meet somebody suddenly, maybe at an event, at work, at a meeting, you meet somebody somehow and you hit it off, okay? But you have very different mindsets, different approaches to things, okay? But I feel like there's an opportunity here to be explored with these two worlds colliding. With these two worlds colliding. Let's see, spirit guides, angels. What is the purpose of, I keep dropping my cards. The cards keep falling to the floor, okay? There's something hidden here, okay? Or there's something you're not seeing here, or I'm almost being asked, or you're almost being, I'm getting the sense of being open-minded. Be open-minded with whatever this experience is. It could rub you the wrong way. It could make you feel, like, but I feel like approach curiously, be curious, okay? Be curious and open minded, all right, about this engagement, about this meeting, all right? There's the Ace of Pentacles, okay? Like I said, there's an opportunity here, there is something here. There's something coming in that is going to be offered here. So with this meeting of these two different archetypes, energies, there's something that's meant to transform or come about from this meeting, from this dynamic. Okay, there's a manifestation here coming, a new venture. All right. And both the skill sets, both the contrasts, both experiences are relevant, are important. And hence I'm saying be curious, be open-minded about exploring whatever this is, even though you might not maybe get each other at the beginning. Okay, spirit guides, angels. Okay, spirit guides, angels. All right, let's see. We have the Temperance card. There we go. It's like patience. Okay, seek to understand than to be understood. Okay, so it's like put your need to be understood maybe to the side, and listen actively. Be curious, ask questions. All right, seek to understand than to be understood. So it's like there's a need for balance here. There's a need for reciprocity. There we go. There's a need for yeah, that word. A give and take element. Okay, it's not about necessarily, as I'm saying, being hard-headed and thinking you're right or that but being open to learning. Okay, pages are young, knights are also like on their own little quests, right? But it's like you're being asked to be open-minded and to learn, okay, to seek to understand others. All right. And a combination of forces. There we go. It's like a combination of forces, water and fire. This, in this regard, it's air and fire, okay, coming together. All right. So there is an opportunity here that's coming together, courtesy of spirit. All right, which is gonna offer you some sense of new perspective, seeing the world in a different way. That's what I'm saying to you. It's that energy of like, don't seek to be understood. It's not about you at this moment in time, but it's more about opening up your mind to other ways of perceiving, of viewing, of assessing. Okay, so seeing the world through somebody else's lens. Okay, because that also helps to expand one's you know um, understanding, mindsets, behaviors, relating with others. Okay, so this is why this is coming about, is for you to help to bring some sort of harmony, so that you could be somebody, because both these knights are like, they are not set in their own ways, but they have their own mindsets and ways of doing things. You could be having a blind spot, you could be missing something, or missing an appreciation of something. And this is what this experience is about. Okay, it's about broadening your vision, broadening your how you see things in life, how you view things, or how you view people in life. Okay, this will end up being something that is prosperous, victorious. Everything's gonna work out well, okay, provided, like I was saying, that there's open-mindedness, willingness to learn, okay, to see things differently from a different vantage point. All right, because I feel like even though there's a sense of difference, there's that sense of wanting to belong, wanting to be seen, wanting to be heard, okay, that both of you will bring to each other, okay? So this is exciting. I'm hearing like the 4 stages of group, what do they call it? How a group forms. So there will be storming before you form, then you norm, then you excel, or whatever it is. But these are like business terms, or ideologies. But I'm seeing different forms. Like I'm seeing this engagement or this relationship. This could even be a relationship, okay? Um, because I'm also seeing the masculine, and there's a feminine here, okay? Um, and there's that youthfulness to you guys, that energy, that passion, that zealous, that, so this could definitely be somebody who you meet, and you might transform into some sort of a relationship of some sort. As I was saying, relationship on the bottom of the deck. Okay, this could transform into something quite interesting here. Okay, there's the balancing of things. Okay, so you could be like, this is not my type of person, this is this and that. Like maybe you could be like, this is not my usual type. And I think that is the whole point of this. That this person is not your type, your kind. So there could even be like differences like in ethnicity, okay, or even in like sexuality, all right? Like there's something here, but it's like it helps to broaden you. And this is also what brings you together in some way, what makes you a perfect match. Your differences are needed, okay? Somehow it brings you guys together. There's some sort of like stability, there's some sort of um, harmony that comes together, romance, beauty, celebration, right? Open hearts. And there's a lot of being open here, okay? Young people are normally very open, they're not set in their ways, right? And that's that energy here. Pages are young in nature. Knights also still forming. They're not in their norming, they're not stuck in their ways like a king would be. You've learned bad behaviors, bad traits. I know what I know, right? So it's like both of you are coming together. There will be like some learnings, but remaining open is the key thing here. All right, so let's see what else here do the two forces bring to each other. Okay, we see 3 and a 4. Like I said, 4 brings stability, but 3 also brings a sense of expression. So both of you are meant to express certain things. And I think that's why I was saying earlier, seek to understand. Okay, so it's like seek to hear others out. Um, Also, when they are speaking, listening, right? Vice versa will also be reflected back to you. Okay, so I feel like that mirroring energy. Some people believe this card to be the twin card flame, soulmates, right? However you want to, divine counterparts. So it's like that energy of giving and taking, all right, of balance, of allowing space, right? That's coming through, all right. And then 7, when you add it together, is a sacred number. So this is also, it's like a sacred union. This union holds mysteries. So I feel like there'll also be lots of learning. Number is also that 7 is also that number of learning, right? Like there's a mysticism to this connection. Maybe if even people had to look at this dynamic from face value, it'll be like, oh, I don't know how those two will get along, right? Or how this is going to work out. But the mechanics of how it works out is divine. It's mysterious. I don't know how else to describe it, but it's like a perfect match in spiritual terms. Okay, this is meant to happen. So go into it with open eyes, with an open heart, and let the universe do its thing. Let the angels guide you, let your hearts guide you. I feel like you would also be called to put your ego at bay. Keep your ego in check as part of this balancing act here, all right, to really get the benefits of what could really transpire here. All right, the 10 of cups, complete emotional fulfillment. It's almost like, I want to say, it's like self-actualizing. Like you actualize, you get like whatever you've been searching for, you get out of this situation, this dynamic. Okay, like I was saying, the sense of belonging, long lasting success, somebody who gets you. So maybe initially you don't get each other, but like I was saying, you are like cut from the same cloth, but maybe different colors, right? But you're on the same level, you are equally yoked. I don't know how else to describe it. You're right there. All right. So there is some sort of contentment, contentment, companionship, some sort of long-lasting relations that come out of this. You can become long-time friends, lifelong friends, or like I was saying earlier, it could also be literally a romantic relationship, right? It turns into that in the future if you allow, if you're open-minded, all right, and not binding to your, like, seeing life in a binary way. And I was also saying maybe different sexuality or learning something different about, preferences in that way, right? So, yeah, that's the reading. For those of you who do want to have one on one time with me, my email is in my profile. Feel free to reach out. I will never email you, WhatsApp you, offering any readings, so be careful of scammers. Like I said, my email is in my bio if you want to reach out or use my personal link. All right, till the next reading.